morning, everyone. My name is Karla, and you have reached my FlossTube channel, KarlaBeingCrafty, where I talk about mostly cross stitch, but also other crafts that I might be working on, and a little bit of life thrown in. This is my 60th FlossTube video, and it is Sunday, the 6th of September. It is a 3-day weekend here in the U.S. It's Labor Day tomorrow. I am enjoying the fact that I have an extra day very much. So I would like to welcome all of you to my channel. If you're new here, then I hope that you like what you're hearing. You want to like and subscribe. And if you're returning, then thank you so much for coming back. I enjoy spending this time with you each week. It is super hot here in Southern California this weekend. We had a nice little break for last week. Like the beginning of the week, it was like, it went down to kind of in the 80s. It was nice, and you know, there was a breeze. It was just wonderful. And then Friday and yesterday and today and tomorrow, it's like 107. It's ridiculously hot. Yeah, it's just crazy. So, I mean, it's so hot that it's like my little air conditioning unit. I mean, it's great if you stand or sit right by it, but it's having a hard time even keeping my apartment cool just because it's so hot. I hibernate during when it's weather like this. Yesterday I had to actually leave, go to the mailbox, which I stop at the mailbox on my way in or out of my apartment in my car. I kind of pull into the little alcove by the mailbox bank and do it that way. I don't usually actually go walk to the mailbox, but I received a notification that I had a delivery of a perishable item and they put it in the mailbox. So I had to go there yesterday, and I mean, I opened the door and it was like walking into an oven. It was ridiculous. Like, it just almost took my breath away, opening the door. It was so hot. And we're already going to be there today. It's about 8:30 in the morning when I'm recording this, maybe a little bit later than that. This is actually my second recording. I went almost all the way through my video, and I've been dropping things and knocking everything over. Hopefully this version will be a little bit better. But yeah, it was so hot last night that even with my air conditioning on, I woke up in the middle of the night, couldn't go back to sleep. So I think definitely I'm going to have one of those really nice Sunday naps this afternoon. Let's see. A little bit of tooth update. I had a weird bone spicule come out of my gum this week, which apparently is extremely normal when you have an extraction. And I did call the dentist about it, and he offered to have me come in special, but I have a checkup in I think the week after next anyway, so if it's still there, still bothering me, they can take it out then. But it's just really weird to feel this like thing coming out of your gum, and part of it came out, but it's still there. But I didn't know that was a thing, having stuff work its way out of your body. Apparently it's really common after having an extraction that there can be little bone spicules that sometimes come out a couple weeks after the extraction. Sometimes they get reabsorbed by the body. But yeah, that's been a fun little tooth adventure this past week. It's not painful. It's just very odd and kind of irritating and weird to have this little pokey thing coming down my gum. So I am mentally, like, I am very ready for fall. I mean, our weather is not fall at all. But I'm there. I ordered a few candles, and I got all the like fall scents because I'm ready to put away my, watermelon lemonade and summer oceany smells, and get out the apple smells and the spice and the stuff that I associate with fall. I'm not quite ready to burn them yet. Give me a couple weeks. I want the weather to cool off, which may not happen, but yeah, I'm kind of in the fall mode, Halloween mode. My nephew, the little one, is going to be 6 at the beginning of October. He loves Halloween. loves, loves, loves. And he has been looking forward to trick-or-treating all year, and of course it's not going to happen this year just because of COVID and stuff. His parents don't want him to be going door to door and putting his hands in buckets of candy that who knows how many other kids have touched. So although he's devastated about that, we're trying to perk him up with the idea of a Halloween party, a little private Halloween party, so it's the 5 of them and me. I ordered actually some cat ears last night so that I will have a costume to wear. Yeah, so he's really excited about Halloween. My sister-in-law told me that Friday night the kids were like kind of bummed out because they're like, oh, is Aunt Carla coming over tomorrow? And she said no, she's home this weekend. And they were upset about it because now they want me there every weekend, which kind of warms my heart. But anyway, so yeah, so I'm looking forward to Halloween. I might actually do a little Halloween stitch of some kind for Hudson. I mean, he won't be able to appreciate the work that went into it, but you know, he will love the Halloween thing. So okay, so 3-day weekend in my little world, my head, that means that because I have an extra day, it's an FFO weekend. And I put my FFO hat on yesterday and actually got a lot of stuff done. I still have 2 things that I have to complete, or that I want to FFO that require me pulling out my sewing machine. And my sewing machine's right there, but it's covered, my whole table's covered with junk. It's just a big mountain of junk. So I need to clean that off sometime today or tomorrow and get the sewing machine set up so I can use it and I can do the 2 sewing projects that I have. But I got everything else done yesterday, so that is really exciting. I finished the 3 year of celebration months that I had completed but hadn't FFO'd. So I think I'm going to just go through all of them and just do a recap to show you. So the first one is January, obviously. So all of these, I finished the stitching part with a little bit of batting on, this is a 4-inch square of sticky board, and then there's a 4.5-inch pink square felt, and then the backing board is 6 by 5, so that I have that extra bit at the top because I'm putting them in a little clipboard. So I finished them all exactly the same way, just different colors of felt, and then the fabric that I used is a sparkly fabric for each of them, but then different colors and different combinations of colors. So January, February, March, April, May. I changed this one a little bit. I changed the word to bloom instead of basket. I just want to take it out of the Easter context and put it into total spring. And then I added a butterfly because that made this little thing shorter. June. July, this is one of the ones that I finished yesterday. August. I changed this a little bit too. There was like a picnic blanket and ants everywhere on it. I took those out. I put birthday cake because August is my birthday. And because there's no picnic basket, it didn't make sense to have the ants. So I just put some little flowers. When I ironed this yesterday, I sprayed it with water and I did get a little bit of bleed. It's the first time that's ever happened to me with an overdye, but it was a lesson to be more careful with my water spraying. Oh, I didn't do this corner very well, but oh well. August and then September was the last one that I finished yesterday. This will go up on my wall when I'm done. It's awful when I show them to you guys, then I see all the like little mistakes, like it looks crooked, but it's okay. October, this was the first one I did last year. November. And December, which I completely recharted, redesigned to make it a little bit more Hanukkah friendly instead of Christmas. So that's it, my 12-year celebration pieces. This was a fun project to do. Makes me want to always have some kind of seasonal thing going on. But I am excited to have these up on my wall going forward. Okay, so let's see. The other finish that I did yesterday was this little ornament, just backed it in black felt, that I showed you guys last week. So I used one of the little 3-inch wooden hoops that I ordered. I'll show you those later in haul. And I covered it with washi tape. And then this was ribbon that I got from my friend Tracy. And actually this little blue glass piece Tracy sent me as well. And I just thought it added a little something and covered the knot of the ribbon. And then these little bats. Last year around this time I went to Dollar Tree and I got like Halloween scatter. So I got bats, and so I paid $2 for 2 packages of scatter, and there's bats and cats and pumpkins and, you know, all kinds of the little foil scatter. But the bats have proven to be useful because I can just individually like glue them onto projects like this. And there's one on that top little, there's one right here too, but it's hard to see. Yeah, so that will go on my Halloween tree. And then the last thing that I finished yesterday is my box that I had shown you guys a while ago. It doesn't totally close because there's a little bit of trim right there. But I painted it kind of a bright pink, and then I dry brushed it with more of a rose pink to kind of tone it down, and then I did kind of seal it with a Mod Podge glitter. And then inside the box I just put felt on the bottom, and then this is my Rose Garden counted canvas piece, and I got some rose trim to kind of camouflage the edge of the mono canvas. And I put I glued this bead to kind of keep it open, and I put another one on the top here just so it looks cute. And then I will be able to use this for little small stitch pillows. The kind of thing that people put in a dough bowl, but I don't know that country thing is my style, and I just don't know, dough bowls take up room, it feels like to me, and this is a little bit more my style. So I'm going to put this on the top. I have, over by my TV, I have, it's actually a CD holder, like a little bookshelf kind of thing, but narrow, because it's meant to hold CDs. But it actually, I use it to hold all of my Bath & Body Works candles. So it's full. I need to pull some of those candles out and store them somewhere else. I need to pull out all the summer and spring scents and just keep the fall and the winter ones in there, but I want to clear off the top because I'm going to put this on the top. And when I finish Clementine, which is one of the sewing machine projects that I want to do tomorrow, I'm going to turn Clementine into a little pillow filled with lavender and walnut shells. That will go in there. Okay, so that was my FFOs that I finished. I also, the other sewing thing that I need to do is make suffragette into, like, I'm going to do like a little envelope pillowcase to cover this little decorative pillow that I got actually because it was small and cute. So I'm using it more as like a pillow form. and Suffrage Act is going to fit exactly perfectly on that. So hopefully I will have that to show you next week. I had 2 new starts this week. One of them, because I enjoyed making that little ornament that I made last week. I have this little pattern. It's a little Britters. It's called Boo. I don't think I showed this to you. I got this recently, but I don't think I showed it to you in haul. It was like $1.50. It was on sale. It was kind of an add-on on a 1, 2, 3 stitch order. And then I had a piece of, it was kind of like an army green even weave that I got from in, you know, a Stitch You Kindness package that had a bunch of fabric in it. I wanted to kind of grunge it up just a little bit for the Halloween, so I did the jar dyeing with a the charcoal gray. For whatever reason, this fabric is really hard for me to see the holes. And I don't know. I'm just having trouble with it. I mean, it's just a little cute stitch and it goes fast, but I'm having to pull stuff out sometimes, and it's just, I'm having trouble seeing the holes. I don't, you know, it's only 28 count. I don't know why it would be like that difficult for me, but maybe it's the color. The ghost is stitched in glow in the dark. And then this is a jack-o'-lantern, so it has a face. This is a little cat, and then there's a witch at the top. Okay. And then I have another new start, but I'm going to show you my other Halloween-themed whips, just because, I don't know, that seems more logical at the moment. So I worked on ink circles, fire burn, and cauldron bubble. I worked on this part last night. It goes pretty quick. I mean, I did like 2 lengths of floss and did, you know, this whole part. So it goes pretty quick. It's fun to stitch. I don't know what I'm going to do with this when I'm done with it. I don't know if I'm going to turn it into a pillow, wall hanging, frame it. I don't think I'm going to frame it. I think it's going to be hard to find a square frame inexpensive, but I don't know. So I'll have to think about that. And then my other Halloween work that I did this week was on my diamond painting. He's coming in so cute. So cute. Look at that face. It will be hold still there. I don't know if that's focusing very well. It's not a very good picture. It's kind of fuzzy. I haven't hit the pumpkin yet, although I think I will next time I work on it. So I'm a little bit over halfway done, I think. I am really enjoying this picture. The kit itself is kind of a pain. It has that whole popping drills problem that you can get with let's say lower quality square diamond paintings. So every time I pull it out to work on it, I have to like fill in all the drills that fell out. So I'm looking forward to when I get it done and I can seal it, and then I won't have to worry about that anymore. I did put in a small Joann's fabric order of basically I just got some ribbon and stuff that there was a big 50% off sale, so I ordered a couple spools of ribbon. I think I spent like $20. But one of the things that I did get was a duct tape that has like stars and stuff on it, and I think that will look nice to frame this, because a lot of my diamond paintings, all I do is I put it on a foam board and I frame it with duct tapes. And they look really nice. They look framed, even though they're really not. And it works for something that, you know, is inexpensive, and I'm not gonna spend a lot of money on a big poster frame. I do have some poster type frames from Dollar Tree. If I have one big enough, I might use that, but I'll still use the duct tape as like a matting. But you'll see in the future when that gets done. Hopefully sooner rather than later, because as I said, I want to put it on my door for kind of like fall decor, and to see if I can maybe win that $50 gift certificate for best decorated door. Okay, so yeah. Okay, so the new start that I had, the other new start that I had this week, because it is September, so for Sampler September, is my Jardin Privé Sampler au Chat. And I'm doing this on a 20 count Aida. This is the first time I've ever worked on a 20 count Aida. I didn't really know it was a thing, and I really like it. And then I'm using sulky threads, and I am really liking those too. So I'm using one of the blendables for the main color. Everybody said the colors I picked are like match my hair, which I didn't even think about when I picked them, but you're right, they all do. I guess I must like these colors. So that is coming along really nice. It's fun. As I said, the sulkies are really nice to work with. I'm enjoying this quite a bit. In fact, I was kind of looking on 1, 2, 3 Stitch, you know, just kind of killing time at one point, and I saw another long dog sampler that I really like, and I'm really contemplating getting that, and using another sulky to kind of do that. There's 3 different blendables that have kind of a purple green combo. I just have to figure out which one I like best, because I think that I would like to do that with that. It's called Pavane for Our Times. I think it's a 2019 chart. I know everybody's doing Pandemic, but honestly, I just like this chart better than Pandemic. So I'm kind of thinking that I might want to do that as like the remembrance of all this stuff. The saying on it is, turn your face to the sun and the shadows will be behind you. I really liked it. So I'm contemplating doing that chart, and then the purple green sulkies. What is this? Oh, okay. So let's see. I worked on, as I said, I worked on this a little bit last weekend, Froth and Bubble. I wasn't feeling it, to be honest, the day that I worked on it. I did do a little bit, the yellow in there, and then I finished out the this border line and started on the words down here. So I worked on it for a little bit on last Sunday. I wasn't really feeling it that day. Sometimes happens, you know, you have a chart sometimes that you will want to work on exclusively, and then other times it just isn't calling to you. And so I was forcing myself to work on it a little bit last weekend, and it wasn't calling to me. So I switched it out for my mermaids and worked on this instead. So I finished, she got her seaweed and her little bubbles. She didn't get her beads yet, because I didn't feel like pulling out my beading stuff. But then I started the third mermaid. And she doesn't really look like a mermaid yet, but she will. And then the last whip that I worked on this week was my night walk down for my Black Cat birthday sal. Last year I was able to finish my birthday sal in August. Obviously that didn't happen this year. This is a slightly more complex pattern for one thing, and I have more whips than I did last year. But I worked on her skirt, and last time I showed you this, I had done the cat's tail. I had to pull that out. I realized I had done it over 1 stitch too close to the skirt, and I thought about fudging it, and then I was like, no, I'll just pull it out. So some of the work that was done on this was reverse work, but I still have made some progress. She's so pretty. And that, I believe, is all my whips. Yeah. Yep. All my whips for this week. So I don't have any specific plans coming up. You know, just continue to work on the stuff that I'm working on. Maybe do a few more little Halloween ornaments as the mood strikes me. Towards the end of the month, I'm going to probably be starting the chickadees, the Crosswing Designs chickadees that I'm going to do for my friend Tracy. Her birthday's at the end of the month, so I thought that would be a good time to start a project for her. And other than that, just, you know, I'm going to keep going. As I said, I'm kind of getting in a fall mood, even though the weather outside is not fall at all yet. So as I get into that kind of mood, I want to do more fall type stitching. Haul. I don't have a ton of haul to show you. Sort of more stitchy adjacent haul than stitchy stuff. I got this magazine, which is not a stitching magazine, because I was just looking for ideas, you know, for the party that we're going to have for Hudson. And it has a lot of like really cool decor ideas, so if you are kind of into Halloween, there's just a lot of like cool things in here. So if you see it at the grocery store, yeah, pick it up. There's a couple recipes and stuff. I got it more to see like fun like recipes and stuff. There's not that much in here, but there are a few things, and kind of like a lot of different themes and ideas, decor ideas and stuff. So yeah, so that was a fun little magazine that I got. Going along with that decor thing, I showed you my tree. I think I'm going to maybe start decorating it, kind of fall it up a little bit. And I got this little, I think this was like $9, $9.50 or something on Amazon. I just wanted to get a few small pumpkins for the tree and other stuff, and those are in here in a gourd. It also has like some acorns, a couple small pine cones, and then there's a package of leaves, fall leaves. So I will be able to use this little kit, it's not kit, but to help with my tree and other decor, and I think it's kind of cute. So I got that, and then I got the little hoops that I was talking about, these little 3-inch hoops, and I got a package of like the miniature hoops, but they're all different shapes. The ones I have had already are like a little bit larger, like a $half size, and they are round, but this one has some round ones that are a little bit bigger and some oval, and so there's about 8 of them in this package. That will be cool for little smalls that I can do, not even smalls, tinies, right? That I can do as ornaments for my tree. And I think that's about it. Boy, this video, the second one turned out a lot shorter than the first one. But I didn't drop stuff all over the place, so that might have something to do with it. But I hope you guys all have a great week coming up. If you are in the US, enjoy your day off tomorrow. Hopefully you have one. And if you're in California, keep cool. It's ridiculous this weekend. But yeah, have a great week. I thought that my interview was going to be on today with Sambray Stitches, and it's somebody else. So I don't know if I got booted or if I just got pushed back. I know she's got several weeks. She's interviewed several weeks ahead, and she originally had told me that it would be today, but I don't know. I'm sure that I will be coming up soon, so keep an eye out for that. And I'm wishing you happy fall vibes going into September. Yeah, I don't know why. I mean, it's always been hot in September in California, but I know it turns cold like right before Halloween usually, which always was a bummer when you were a kid, right? Because whatever costume you had planned out, all of a sudden you'd have to wear a jacket with it. And I always hated that when I was a kid. But hopefully the weather will start getting crisp, and then I can start burning all of my appley, pumpkin-y, spicy candles and feel like it fits. Today I'm going to have the air conditioning on full blast, and I'll be, you know, rocking the tropical scents. So anyway, I hope you guys have a great week, and until I see you next week, please remember to be content, be kind, and be crafty. This is Karla. Bye everybody.